Welcome to Fast Click Massive Tutorial. This video will cover the oscillator page and I will be providing you with basic knowledge and examples if necessary. The center window contains two important parts of Massive. It has 6 upper tabs containing controls of global parameters. These are called general pages. There are also 8 lower tabs where you can edit or assign all internal modulation sources. These are called modulation pages. This page includes general settings related to the pitch and phase of the main oscillators. Here are all the available parameters on this page. This allows you to adjust the gliding between sequentially played notes. Note that this only works in monophonic or monorotate voice settings. This can be set through the voicing page. This has a glide mode switch, which lets you choose between 2 types of modes. This makes all glides equal in time regardless of how large the interval or pitch difference is. On this mode, the glide depends on the interval between the consecutive notes. The smaller the intervals, the shorter the note, and with larger intervals, the glide is longer. This control adjusts the time of the glide function from one note to the other. All the way to the left will have no effect, turning it to the very right will increase glide time, making transition smoother. This controls the pitch oscillation around the main pitch of the played note. This sets the speed of the oscillation, swinging it back and forth at the regular speed. This defines the amplitude of the oscillation. This also consists of a mono button for monophonic mode. When this switch is activated, the same oscillation is used to create the vibrato for all played notes and its pitch will be heard as in phase. This controls Massive's response to the pitchbend wheel of your external MIDI keyboard or controller. You can set a limit in the pitch range for the maximum value and minimum value. This is all set by semitones and cents. This controls the relative phase for Massive's 3 oscillators in the modulation oscillator. It consists of a restart via gate button, which allows you to set each oscillator to restart at its original phase each time a key is pressed to initiate the note. When this is activated, the phases are restarted with each new incoming note. When this is deactivated, the phase is continuously played, having the signal being picked up from its current phase position when triggering a note. This has an adjustable phase slider, which indicates the current phase of each oscillator. This is measured by degrees. Here is an animation to show how phase angles work. At 180 degrees, the signal starts from the 0 point again. If I set this to oscillator 1 and oscillator 2 having the same settings to oscillator 1, but set to 0 degrees, you can hear the deconstructive and constructive interference when sliding the oscillator 2 fader to different positions. You can move in small adjustments by holding down the shift key. This module is just another way to create fatter sounds. This directly modulates the pitch parameters themselves. Other modulation sources can be used on the oscillator page, however this can be used for simple tasks such as slowly increasing the vibrato depth or naturally fading in the vibrato after some time. This has an attack fader which adjusts the attack of the envelope and the decay time which adjusts the decay. You can use this to modulate the glide, vibrato rate and depth controls. This ends my tutorial. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe to my channel.